unlike other nations in Africa, like Tanzania and Nigeria, which sort of idolize their musicians, actors, actresses, Kenya is a bit unique. I keep saying that this is a nation whereby we are politically addicted. We are so much into politics, whereby politics shape the agenda of the day. So it's now clear that 2027 journey has started, and for the so many politicians who are now aligning and grouping in preparation for the same. The group which is actually in support of Munyoro, and the other group which is supporting President Ruto, and also the former Prime Minister also has his group. Now, the problem I have with these politicians is one. It is now clear, like in the mountain, that the person who might be the main person who will be giving the people nod on who to elect is actually the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. So, as long as you have Rigathi Gachagua's nod, then you can easily get to parliament, just like the way it has been possible for the people of Nyanza. Anybody who has the Raila's nod easily gets elected. And probably the same case applies to William Ruto in his Rift Valley place. When it comes to Mount Kenya, there are so many leaders now who might not be doing the right thing. Probably they are not even performing. They are not doing the right thing. They are not performers. Some of them are even incompetent. But they might be riding on Rigathi Gachagua's court to get to parliament or to get these elected seats, like even governor seats, the seats for MPs, senators, and all those elected positions. And that is my worry. And that is why I'm advising the citizens, as much as we are in support of some of these leaders, can you ensure that during elections, make sure you elect somebody who is a performer? Don't elect somebody simply because they are being fronted by these leaders. That is my point. Because you're going to stay with this person for the next 5 years. If they are not performance, if they are incompetent, you will live with it for the next 5 years. Don't let these leaders just direct you like a sheep which doesn't know where they are going. Ask the right questions. And also for these leaders, like the former deputy president, as you continue leading the people of the mountain, and concerning your party, don't just front people. Let the people on the ground during the nominations, let them select the right person. This issue of fronting people who cannot perform in parliament, somebody who cannot speak in parliament, they cannot even they cannot have any debate in parliament. Somebody is not doing anything on the ground. Somebody cannot relate with people. Somebody who has no clue on what it is they are supposed to be doing. Please, please, please don't front for us, these leaders. And that is why I keep saying, ordinary voters, please be careful. Please be careful. There was a time somebody was telling us that it should be a suit whereby from top to bottom, you elect leaders who are from the same party. You should be very careful. You should be very careful. That is why you find there are some areas which are very developed, yet some of these people, for example, the MPs, they receive the same amount of money, yet you can see a huge difference. How comes somebody like the MP for Kiharu, every other day he's leading concerning the constituency, the person who is utilizing his constituency funds well? What are other leaders doing? The person is given the same amount of money. Why are other MPs not doing the right thing? Why do we have now, what do we call them? Classes. There are some kids who are still classrooms. They're actually reading under trees. And the person, there's an MP there who is given the constituency funds. What is that person doing with that money? So you need to ask the right questions. Don't just pick somebody simply because they are being fronted. And I am speaking about this because the feeling in the mountain is very the feeling in the mountain is like anybody will be fronted by the former deputy president. It's like now that person is supposed to be elected. Ensure that you check on these people. Ensure that you check on these people before you elect them. So that you don't elect people, then you start complaining immediately. That is my take. And also concerning every other area. The people of Western, the people of Rift Valley, the people from Nyanza, don't just listen simply because Raila is telling you. Pick the person who can best lead you. The person who can speak, who can take debates in parliament and also speak about your issues. Because that is what the main problem we are having as a nation. We are electing leaders who sort of, they just need the nod of some of these leaders who are fronting them. They are kingmen. You get? So once this happens, then you end up with the wrong people all through. Thank you so much. And kindly subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.